Okay, this is our iso glute movement. What we need for this is something about 6 inches tall would be perfect. We can go a little bit taller, a little bit shorter. That's no problem. Firm would be better than soft, but for this purpose, this would work. So this is an isometric movement around the glute and the hip muscles here, and then we add in this hinge component to it. So we're gonna really work into the deep muscles of the hip and that glute max here on the back side of that hip. Here's the position. We're in this kind of split squat position to start. So I want all my weight on this back foot. All I'm going to do from this position is get tall through my spine. And then I want you to hinge over this forward foot. I want you to, again, stay as long and tall, as straight as you can through the spine as you do this. Don't let yourself start to get slouchy. So a good hinge on this right hip. Once we start to feel a little bit of stretch in this glute, we won't get much, maybe even a little bit of hamstring here, that's fine too. Once we kind of run out of good hinge, we're going to transfer the weight from this back foot onto this forward foot. So we go from here, we pause. I want you to go weight more and more and more into this forward foot, and you should feel this hip start to light up slowly as you do that. So as we transfer weight from back foot into this forward foot without changing the angle of our hinge, we're going to keep going, going, going until our toes are just kind of barely hanging off the ground here. Now we want to keep them here for a little bit of support, but that'll be our position. You'll see as I start to transfer weight from back foot to my forward foot, is this knee might start to extend or straighten out just a little bit. That's fine. That's kind of pulling us up so that we take more weight off this backside. So this can start to straighten up a little bit, but only minimally. We want to keep a nice bend in that knee. And then we might lose just a little bit of hinge here. We get a little bit taller. That's fine too. Whatever gets us to that position where 100% of the weight is on this forward foot and we're just kind of barely hanging out on the toes here. So you feel this region start to really light up and work pretty dang hard as we move forward and then stay there. We'll also get some quad as well. The key or the goal once we get here is to now just kind of hinge in and out of that position. So this is my start right here. I'm going to hinge a little bit deeper and this lights up even more. I keep a firm foot contact into that ground. The knee angle never changes as I unhinge and then right back down. And we kind of stay in this hinge and we're just going to slowly move down and up, keeping a vertical, very straight spine as we do that, almost like we're trying to reach our head forward the whole time, not allowing this kind of slouch to happen. And all the weight stays into this foot as this foot drives into the ground. Knee angle never changes once we start hinging, and all the work's coming from the back here and a little bit of quad. It's a great movement to get a lot of work done in a stretched out or elongated glute muscle and teach it to control that hinge around the backside of that hip as we put some load through and into that. So go ahead, give that a shot.